Dear colleagues, I will present you research in the subject Family Influence on Leisure Time of School Children. Authors of this paper are Jelena PETROVIĆ, Assistant Professor of the University of Niš, Republic of Serbia, and Dragana DIMITRIJEVIĆ, a PhD student from the same university. Education for leisure time makes a great challenge for educators in contemporary society, because all wrong choices and passive attitudes in leisure time can have negative impact on the child development. The way children spend leisure time affects all aspects of their life. That's the reason because we emphasize education for leisure time. This type of education can minimize negative impact and emphasize positive possibilities of spending leisure time. Many factors can influence the choice of leisure activities. Some of them are children's personality, characteristics of family, peers, schools around, and the domination of media culture in children's life. In the focus of our paper is the influence that family have on children's leisure activity. Family is an important factor in education for leisure time, but educators have to account for how much family should and can influence children's choice. Previous research showed family influence throughout the family structure, the dominant parent's education style, or from the father involvement in leisure activities. In regard to the type of activity, structured or unstructured, research indicates parents' higher influence on structured activities. Some other research indicates that when parents showed less control in his children's leisure time, it's dominating unstructured type of activities. Taking in mind all mentioned, the main aim of this paper is to find out whether families influence children's choice, and if they do, whether the influence is stronger in structured or unstructured leisure time activities. The research encompassed a sample of 189 elementary school students, 4th and 7th grade, for rural and urban surrounding. This is the main variables of our research. The third variable was parents' employment, since we assumed that unemployed parents had better control and more influence over their children's free time. The data was gathered through two specially constructed Likert-type questionnaires. Results we came out indicate that students positively valued family influence, especially influence recognized as concealing and agreeing on the choice of activities, as well as encouraging them to get involved in structured activities. In this research, beside parents' influence, we include siblings as a part of family. The obtained data showed that about 50% of students see a role model in siblings when choosing his leisure activities. Also, about 75% of students recognized the interest of parents in organized activities in which they are engaged in. As for the negative influence of the family, most of the surveyed students believe that their parents do not prevent them, do not impose them, and are not uninterested. Researched family influence in the unstructured activities show that a large percentage of students, about 73%, recognize parents' interest in those type of activity, as well as in the content of specific activities that they implement. Highly valued leisure activities were physical and literacy activities. Children also recognize parents' concern and interest in media use and contents of media they usually use in his leisure time. Parents do not approve playing computer games and even criticize the children for the frequent realization of this activity. Results showed that students recognized family influence, especially in choosing the unstructured leisure time activities, and, as expected, it was greater with younger children. Recognized parents' influence indicate the possibility of highlighting positive unstructured leisure activities and reduced potential negative effects. There were slight but not significant differences within research population regarding social surrounding and parents' employment. We distinguish only culture activities because they are more often in children from urban surrounding, and also in that children's parents have the higher influence. Main conclusions we came to is that our results can help further development of leisure time education within family and are very encouraging for two main reasons. First, it is unstructured activities that are more prone to negative influence and they need more educational attention. So family in our research proved to make greater influence where it is more needed. The second reason came from the conclusion that families generally fulfill their role in leisure time education regardless of social circumstances. Thank you very much for your attention.